Fala pessoal, aqui é o Fantasma, sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo. Hoje estamos aqui no Fórmula 1 2019 para a nossa primeira corrida no jogo. Vou fazer com o Charles Leclerc em Monza. E vai dar uma prévia como vai ser o modo carreira que eu vou trazer para vocês, sem nenhum HUD, sem nada. Vai ser bem legal, todos correndo na dificuldade 101, né, a primeira do Ultimate. O jogo está um pouco mais difícil que o 2018, está bem legal de pilotar. E eu espero que vocês gostem. Bora para a corrida.
Welcome to Monza, where the crowd are ready for today's action. And we hope you're ready to see the world's best drivers fighting it out for that #1 spot. It's time for the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds up to 215 miles per hour and an average lap speed of around 155 miles per hour, Monza's reputation as one of the fastest circuits in the sport is well earned. We have 11 corners on this 3.6-mile track, with the best overtaking chance coming into the heavy braking zone of the Turn 1 chicane. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Gasly, Charles Leclerc and Vettel, Perez, Sainz, Ricciardo and Lando Norris, Hülkenberg, Grosjean, Kevin Magnussen and Stroll, Kvyat, Russell, Antonio Giovinazzi and Alexander Albon. Raikkonen and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Ferrari is behind you. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 25.0. Verstappen is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 3.1 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:26.7. Bottas is ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 3.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 23.8. You're losing around 3/10 a lap. The drivers we're racing are Verstappen and Vettel. Our tyre data is looking positive so far. We think there's plenty of life left in these for the moment. You have P3, Bottas ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 3.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Sebastian is behind you. The gap behind us is 3.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. The distance to the leader is 3.4 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. This is your final lap of the race.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an impressive performance today. No doubt his team and fans are extremely proud.
Well, Ants, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Bom, pessoal, essa daí foi a nossa primeira corrida aí no Fórmula 2019. Foi bem divertida de pilotar a Ferrari desse ano. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Não esqueça de deixar o like aí, se inscrever no canal para mais vídeos. Segunda-feira está saindo o modo carreira aí, da Fórmula 2. Vou escolher a Prema, já tinha decidido isso desde antes do jogo lançar. E vamos acompanhar o que está acontecendo na primeira curva aí. E a gente se vê no próximo vídeo. Até mais.